Hey guys, Sketchbooks here, and I finished another one of my travel sketchbooks, and I realized that here on YouTube, I never posted my first one, because on the time I was trying to upload it, it was, YouTube was glitching and they were having a bunch of trouble, yada yada yada. So I decided instead of re-uploading that one, then making this flip through of this one, let's just flip through them. Let's flip through both. I can talk, honestly, just not well. Alright, so this is my first one. As you can see, I did kind of a self-portrait in the beginning here. I know they're not going to be the greatest to see because I use the Canson XL sketch pad and it's only 50 pounds. I'm a weirdo. I hate thick paper for drawing on. I just feel like I make a mess of it. So that's my start. I started this one on, well, technically here I have the 3rd of June of 2018, but here I put 5. So maybe I was originally going to start it there and didn't end up drawing anything until then. Or I just messed up the dates again. Alright, next up we have a cute little joke stick on a Pokeball, kind of a Rockly kid drawing. And here's liner of a chibi cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. Two-tailed. This was using permanent marker, Bic permanent marker. And then I started Inktober that year. I actually used the prompt list. So first off, I had Poisonous. I'm pretty sure I have a flip through of this, so we're going to go quickly over it and I'll try to link it below. So we have Poisonous. I do a plushie of Platypus. There's Tranquil. These were done with ballpoint pen. Again, another ballpoint pen. Then I did Spell here. Chicken of Torchic. Drooling, so you have Pikachu drooling over his ketchup. Exhausted. Star, we did the Lumas from Mario Galaxy. Precious, we have baby Chinese Eastern dragon. Flowing, this was done with Crayola brush markers, they're premium ones. Not the best, I mean they're still water based, but it gave me an idea because I was thinking of changing to brush markers. Failed attempt at a Harley Quinn. Cruel, I had Harley Quinn. Whale, of course I did an Orca and a Beluga, 2 of my favorites. Guarded, I had a person covering their eyes, guarding them from the cruelty of the world, from seeing it. Clock, I did a steampunk girl sitting on a pocket watch, which is a type of clock. Week, of course I thought of Magikarp. Angular, at the time, Meltan was new and he just made me think of it. And he's probably a Pokemon I will never get because I don't play Pokemon Go. Swollen, I couldn't think of anything, but I was thinking of how if you're allergic to bee stings you swell up. So I did Luigi and Daisy and the bee, using the bee mushroom. I bottle, so I did a bunch of bottles. I really liked how this came out with markers. I was really starting to get into how to do markers, and I put a dragon inside the bottle. Tester page. Scorched, I did beta Pokemon because I believe we had just had one of the gold and silver betas leaked. Breakable, I thought of a Rose who's in a vase. Drain, Rogue, because she drains people's abilities and personalities. Expensive, I just did a Komodo. The pattern didn't come out quite as well. I was working on ideas for Muddy, and so I did a pig sitting in the mud and tried to make the mud in various stages. Chop, I have a cute chef getting ready to chop up some steak. This was idea for Prickly, and I changed it to a prickly pear cactus. This stretch, I did Plastic Man. Thunder, I was originally going to do Thor, I think, but I decided to do Jolteon just because he is a beast to draw. Sketch of Pixie from X-Men. For a gift, I did Blink, and I noticed certain ones of these do that yellowing. What do I know? another tester page. Next was Double, which I thought of twins. I also thought of Team Rocket because they prepare for trouble, make it double. But then I thought, you know what? Wonder Twins had just been announced to be canon in the comic books, I think. Jolt, I did Jolt Cola, energy drink soda from way back when. Slice, I did my favorite soda from the 90s, Slice, orange flavored. Later on, I tried to do a Dr. Pepper design. Didn't really like how the head was coming out. Playing around with costuming. Simple color palette of red, black, white, and gray. I have no idea why I didn't do the eyes gray. Oh, I also had silver to that. Character design. Another character design. I was rushing the inking on that one. Self-doodle. Honestly, this one just kind of happened to be a self-doodle. And everybody said it just reminded them of the Scott Pilgrim versus the World style. So, well, I guess it could be considered part of my style challenge. This was drawing Pokemon from memory. I will try to link this video in the description below too. More for those. Attempting to draw a mermaid. I just seen Detective Pikachu, so I drew Detective Pikachu with coffee. I just did it as a pencil sketch though. Then I have a raccoon eating a nacho. These were designs for 3D art that I was trying to come up with. So I have Country Bear design, Star Tours, which I did end up doing. Another Star Wars on that side. Haunted Mansion, which I have not done, but I still want to do. I believe, oh yes, this one should be Indiana Jones Adventure. Then I did Cherry Coke design. Didn't feel like coloring it because I didn't think it came out well. Then 2019's last year's Inktober. I didn't like the prompt list, and so I decided to do 31 themes from my childhood. So I started out with Carmen Sandiego, moved on to Spider-Man because I watched Spider-Man, the animated series, religiously, practically. Rogue from X-Men, the animated series, another one. It came on right after or right before Spider-Man. Tester page. And we have Batgirl and Supergirl chibified from the animated series, respectively. I didn't actually, this is technically from my childhood, but I didn't actually watch too much of it from my childhood, so you know. And you have Supergrover, one of my favorite Sesame Street characters. Another tester page. Tamagotchi. Everybody in the 90s wanted a Tamagotchi. I had Gigapets, the Americanized version of them. 10th number one is Sailor Moon. Jupiter. Pikachu. I did basic colorings. I don't know why I left them black and white. Anyway. Then I have Gabumon from Digimon Adventure. Gatomon from Digimon Adventure. Mochi from Monster Rancher. I used to get up and sneak out Sunday mornings to watch Monster Rancher because it was on one of our local channels on Sunday mornings. Then you have, I forget her name, but she's from Samurai Pizza Cat. Sonic, one of the very first video game characters I ever played. Sunny from Gummy Bears. Huey, Dewey, and Louie from my personal favorite DuckTales. Don't Hurt Me, I also like their remake. Gadget from Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Starkwing Duck, of course. Just because of how I had to fit him on the page, because I wanted the cape and I couldn't get it to come out right when I was doing initial SketchUps. I did them that way. Marsupilami, a little less known Disney Afternoon character. I think I created these on a video, so I'll try to link that too. Mallory from Mighty Ducks, nobody remembers. You have Chickpea, Rolling, and Lucky from 101 Dalmatians main series. Then I did Pegasus, Baby Pegasus from Hercules. Then we got Pachaco from Sanrio, Batsumaru and his pet crocodile from Sanrio, Spotty Daddy from Sanrio. Then we have Kid Vid from Burger King's Kids Club. And then I finally got my Sailor Jupiter, my Sailor Scout. Chocolate TY plushie mousse. Rory from Lisa Frank. This was like my Lisa Frank character. I like polar bears. Green Eggs and Ham. One book we could probably all quote. Attempt at Power Rangers. I did not like how they came out, so I didn't count it as my actual one. Then I did My Princess from my childhood, Belle, because I was most like her. Her and Anna, I think, are my two like close personalities. Then you have Baby Gonzo from Muppet Babies. And finally, we have a Charmander. I drew this because I have a little Charmander toy that I got at a Sanrio store that was actually Japanese, so it was like really cool. For the last two pages, I just doodled some of my baby Digimon. So you got Nairamon and Rinrimon? Oh no, that's Renamon's baby form. And you've got Tintamon's baby form. I cannot remember his name right now, so I'm not even going to try. And Kalamon. And that was that one. So that's my first one. Here's my second one. So as you can tell, we ended this one on the 14th of November. It's being very close to being a year anniversary of finishing that one. Welcome to my second one. Here is me personified as my Digimon tamer self with my little baby Pokemon, because Renamon's my favorite. Do a little of a punkish girl. I don't know what happened with her shirt color. Anyways, did my take on Spider-Gwen from the Into the Spider-Verse. A very interesting but very good movie. I don't really care for the animation of it, but I'm hoping Spider-Man 3 for the MCU at least alludes to the whole actual Spider-Verse story, because that comic book arc is amazing. Oh, by the way, I did start this in November and finished it this year. So then I was working on some tribal Pokemon designs because I had an idea. I didn't actually end up doing it. So there's Torchic, there's my field Charmander. Here's a Gatomon design because I also like Digimon. Then I got the idea of humanizing the Pikachu clones, so I started with Morph-Peko from Sword and Shield. Another tribal design of Jolteon. Here's Togamaru. Denene, a watermelon fox design because I like it. I was in a fruity design. Sea dragon fruit dragon. Here's a Moga. Parisu. Oh, I didn't notice that her eyes smudged. Well, a manatee bag. Manatee. Well, and it has the for that. Kiwi cat, honestly. My attempt at a lizard, I don't think it came out very well. Then we have Cozy Heart Penguin from the Care Bears franchise. This is one of the cousins. We have Minna. Blustle. My Bleach OC character. Original character. I guess it would be fan character because it's not my original franchise. Anyway. And this is Hikari, as most people call her. Just having fun dueling her. There's Pichu, Alolan, Raichu. We have Raichu, a tester page because I accidentally did not get my cardboard in between. So as you can see Raichu. I did the little bird. I have no idea what kind of bird, but it's a bird. And there's Pikachu. Then, if you remember, you can rewind and go back or whatever. This was a redraw of Guarded from my Inktober 2 years ago. I just didn't like how it came out, so I wanted to redraw it, and I had my color pencils with me, so I did color pencils. Here's Grumpy Bear from Care Bears. I was attempting to try and redraw my Mochi Girl from my Food and Drink humanizing series, and that didn't work. Stylized my style, I guess, of X-Men characters. So you got Rogue, which is my favorite. Then you got Jean Grey, Storm. And this was supposed to be Emma Frost, but I guess she could just be, you know, a basic girl. Pikachu, because I skipped another page, so this had yellow on it. Here's Jubilee. And this is when that crazy thing that shut down the world started, and I was bored, and so I made my husband choose colors and what body parts I put the colors in. So we have a green Torchic, a multicolored Magikarp. Here's Jolteon, all colorified. Here's a blue Charmander with purple flames. Here's, I was gonna say Melmetal, but it's the thing. Meltan. Again, if I don't have the Pokemon, I'm not gonna remember the stinking name. Pikachu, and then I just drew my Manatee from earlier as an actual Manatee. Colorful platypuses. I was trying to draw a dragon, and I hated the mouth mostly, so I just left it. Black Adamon, Psychemon, which I never got to see it in the anime because I cannot, for the life of me, find Cross Wars or what a Fusion second part dubbed anywhere. So, yay. The girl from earlier, I redrew her and did a marker. A multicolored Jolteon, here's Cyndaquil, randomly colored, here's Narumon colored, and then we have a bat and Manatee. We did the starter, some of the betas. By the way, that's beta Torchic, baby Vulpix, and baby Growlithe, in case you don't know. Multicolored Orca and Beluga. And I drew Miramon again and Dimivimon. Multicolored Peacock and Fox. And then we did Dimivimon. Gatomon. This was going to be Shadowcat to go with the previous ones, but I didn't like how it was coming out. This is when my markers started playing. As you can tell, Gerd's forehead's a little blah, and I can't get a replacement because it's an Ohuhu, and I wasn't trying to buy stuff, and I don't have the money for markers. Little Florida girl, her mouth is super big. Not Florida, Hawaii. Hawaii Princess Girl. Mimikyu was really dark. Did kind of a Fair Lady Victorian-ish style with a limited palette. Did the Ninarans up. This was actually the pose from my 50 Pokemon, 50-day Pokemon challenge, 50-day quote-unquote 50 challenge. Figment, which you could also see in one of my markers dying. Cyndaquil, randomly colored Squirtle, random colored Pichu. Trying to draw me from the front with Renamon and Chibified. I can't even get back to the beginning. Random Punk Girl. Guess it could be me because I did color my hair, but I did green. Kind of coming up with a fox, coyote, cat, patriotic one. I was slightly inspired by the Argentina flag for this one. A Naruto fan, punk girl, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't come up with what soda to do for that one. I was trying to draw a Kimiko, kind of focusing her chakra. Female Butterfree, a really bad attempt at chipifying Pixie from X-Men. Drew a really nice rose. I was afraid to do anything else with it. Okay, here I started Sea Lemon's Fruit Challenge. I was inspired by Drawing with Waffles, who started this for her mermaid. So I decided I would humanize them and just kind of play around. So here's Watermelon in kind of a 50s design. Here's Blueberry from the list. Pineapple. Since it was getting close to this month, as you can tell. I don't know if you can tell. I have no idea if this is in frame or not. And my marker was dying, which made a more realistic pumpkin. So I did kind of a witchy fox. Oops, here's lemon. Here's banana, which was kind of inspired by me. I mean, I have blue eyes instead of green eyes, but I have a lot of freckles. Here's strawberry. Here's orange. I really like, so I took the idea of shaved head, and actually this is the second one I did this way. I did another one similar because I've forgotten. And the third one that I started, which is about halfway done. I've been really bored, if you couldn't tell by the world and situation. I did my tea persona and chandelier mug. Trying to draw the girl again. I don't know what I was doing. There's apples design. There's kiwi. Dragon fruit. Lime. And doodles of chibi kawaii. Not chibi. Kawaii would be the right thing. Fruits and veggies. And a peanut. I don't know why I drew peanuts. Here's breakfast. You can barely see the yellow, but these are actually done with my yellow fine liner. There's cherry. Lunch, you got grilled cheese, hot dog with ketchup, milk, pizza, and mellow candy. A bumblebee cat and some flowers. Don't ask. I don't know. Here's pear. She's got a lot of hair. There's grape. And last but not least, here's peach. And that does it for those. I hope this video isn't too long. If you like it, subscribe for more art videos. I'm going to try. I have a bunch backlog. I had to take some personal time, so I'm back. Woohoo. Fox catch you later.